So, to get things started, let's just take a look at what an insane year this has been for my XP grind. This year alone, I have made myself 99,030,581 XP. That is insane to think about. I almost doubled my XP in this 1 year than I had since I've been playing since 2019. So, that's unbelievably hype. I'm very, very proud of myself for that. I went so hard this year, and 2024 is going to be so much better. I'm going to go so hard this year and just play my butt off. I'm so excited. It's going to be super, super hype. Now let's take a peek at our total catches for the year. This year, we had 79,987 catches. Almost hit 80K, not quite yet. So this year, I'm hoping to at least do 150% of that. So I'm hoping to get at least 120,000 catches this year. That's a lot for me, especially because up until before December of last year, of this past year of 2023, I was only getting on average like 80, 100, 200 catches a day. I wasn't really playing that much, but now I'm getting close to 1,000 catches a day or so. I'm averaging around like 700 catches a day, which is awesome for me. I'm super, super pumped about that. I'm doing super well so far, and I'm super excited for the rest of this year. Now, one of my big things is I want to have at least a 75% catch rate. All right, and we're going to base this off of my seen Pokemon throughout all time, okay? So, overall, throughout all time, I have seen 194,966 Pokemon. All right, I know that counts for like some stuff in gyms and some other stuff. I don't know exactly how the seen Pokemon works, but we're gonna base that off of that's how many I have encountered or seen on the map that I haven't caught. So my total caught Pokemon are 135,498. So I have a catch rate of 69.5%. I want to be able to get that up to at least a 75% catch rate before the end of this current year. Now, let's get into one of my favorite parts. Let's take a look at what I have actually caught within the past year. Let's take a peek at my favorites from this last year. Let's claim our weekly stuff first. 68.2 kilometers this weekend. Pretty happy about that. I'm going to start things out with our Hundo Charizard with the party hat. This is hype. This was awesome. Super, super pumped about this. I don't remember if I have this as a clip. I don't believe I do. I don't believe I have this next one as a clip either. My Hundo Sunglasses Blastoise, which is awesome. I was super, super happy to get that. I believe that this was caught after the community day. I believe this was the makeup com day. So I was super, super pumped about that. My buddies and I, we all went super, super hard trying to hunt it. I got one of my best friends, he got the shundo of this, so he was super pumped about that. Up next, we've got our glitched female Pikachu wearing the Brennan hat from Hoenn Tour in Las Vegas. This was super awesome. This is probably one of my rarest Pokemon that I have in my inventory, sorry. So, this Pikachu is awesome. I love this thing. I'm going to hold onto this thing forever unless I can get a lucky trade, which would be awesome. Up next, we've got our 98 Cowboy Hat Snorlax. This was my final raid of GoFest 2023. It was like 15 minutes after it had ended. This was the only raid left. It doesn't even have the tag at the bottom for GoFest 2023. But we got a shiny 98 Cowboy Hat Snorlax. Awesome. I am in love with this Pokemon. Up next, our Shundo Articuno. Oh my gosh. This was awesome. My favorite catch from New York. This GoFest New York was amazing. This was one of 2 hundos, and I just have to show this to you guys if you haven't seen it yet. So we just did a Shadow Articuno, and I freaked out. I got a shiny Shadow, and 1728. This might be a purifiable Shundo. Oh my gosh, it is. Oh my gosh, it's a purifiable Shundo. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to do with this. So earlier today, I caught this out of a shadow raid.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
Are you joking?
Do you guys, would one of you guys do me the favor and purify it so I get my second ever Shundo?
What are you? You're the leader of Mystic 7, man.
That is true.
Mystic.
Wow, this is insane. I've always said if I ever got a Shadow Shiny that purified would be a Shundo, I'd always purify it. So I will absolutely happily purify this
Awesome.
and make a Shundo Articuno from it. You're nuts for catching that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is actually awesome. Let's go. Wait for it. Here, I'll let you do the honors.
No, all you.
Really?
All you.
Zoe, please.
Carrying a praise.
Praise.
Thank you, Gwen.
So
Whoa.
good. So good.
Wow.
Awesome.
Congrats.
Awesome. Thanks, you guys. Alrighty, so yeah, we got Mystic, Zoe, Fleece, and Gilly all help me purify this into the Shundo. So super awesome. Articuno's not really that meta relevant, so I didn't care about purifying it into the Shundo. Plus, this was my second ever Shundo. So that was super, super awesome to be able to get that in New York at GoFest. I'm hoping to get another one at LA here in February. That would be super awesome. Moving on to the next one, we've got ourselves a Shadow 98 Dragonite. 15, 15, 14. I still need to power this guy up, but once I get him powered up, oh my gosh, he's going to be a beast in PvP, in raids, and all that. I am super, super happy that I was able to get this Pokemon. This guy is awesome. Up next, our Shadow Hundo Mewtwo. Oh my gosh. This thing, I was astounded. Alright, this was the first raid on Shadow Mewtwo raid day that I did. I wasn't even recording because I didn't think I would get the Hundo or Shiny right off the bat. And I got it. So I pretty much scrapped that video because it was like, well, I got the Hundo off the first one that I wasn't recording. I only screen recorded it and the audio wasn't on and it was a mess and I really screwed up. But a Shadow Hundo Mewtwo off of my first ever Shadow Mewtwo raid, which was awesome. It took me a while. I needed to get a bunch of XLs to 50 max this guy, but he's 50 maxed. Absolutely awesome. I use this thing in Master League and raids. So love this thing. Love it to death. It is a beast. Up next, we have got ourselves an 89% Shiny Unknown O that Pokédaxy helped me catch. So this was super awesome. I helped him out record 2 videos in New York City. I was his camera guy, so we were out recording just one video. I don't remember exactly which one it was, and he went ahead, caught it for me when I clicked on it. So that was awesome. That was hype. Super pumped about that. And then also, I'm gonna throw up a clip for this next one because I know I have this clip. Cruise Ship helped me catch my first ever Shiny Unknown exclamation point. I did get 2. The other one I believe had better IVs, but I put this one in here because Cruise Ship helped me get it. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw up that clip of him helping me out. Do me a favor.
Oh my God.
Can you do me a favor for my video?
Yes, of course.
Right.
You kidding me? I need to catch an unknown shiny exclamation mark.
All right.
So you have helped me out right here.
Awesome.
I can say I did it today.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you. That clip was from before I worked with any of the YouTubers, really. And I don't know if you saw, but Daxy was in the background there, and I helped him out later on that day, so that's kind of funny. But I kind of jumped him, I feel, and I feel super bad. It looks super awkward now that I look back on it. And, yeah, it just... if he sees this or anything like that, I just want to apologize for kind of like jumping him and be like, hey, can you catch this and make it... I just feel like it was awkward. I definitely could have done better there, so I'm hoping I'll be able to apologize to him in the future for it, if he even remembers it. I doubt it, but yeah. So let's go ahead and take a peek here at the next one. A Hundo Slacking that I caught in Las Vegas at Hoenn Tour. This thing, awesome. I think this was my only Hundo. My only Hundo, or I got 2 or 3 from Hoenn Tour in Las Vegas. So this is super hype, super awesome. Love this, love this, love this. Up next, Zangoose. This was our other Hundo that we got in New York City. I got this on the final day. I was riding around in an Uber. It was right before I worked on a video with Daxy, Mystic, all them. So that was super awesome. I was able to go plus this, I believe. Yeah, I go plus this. So super awesome, super hyped to get that. Now all I have to do is just 50 max it, because I don't have the XLs to 50 max it right now, sadly. Up next, we've got ourselves a 93% Baltoy, a 14, 14, 14. I think I have a clip of this. I'm going to play it if I do, but oh my gosh, I about screamed when I got this, because I thought it was going to go all the way up. It was going, and then it stopped, and I was, oh my gosh. I was not very happy when it stopped, but hey, it's a 93%. I'm going to play the clip if I have it. Up next, we've got a Hundo Tropius that we did get at Las Vegas. I'm sorry, this was another Hundo that I did get there. I was able to hatch this thing out of a 10K egg. Super, super pumped. I don't have a clip of this, so that's super awesome. Super excited about this one because it's regional, it's region locked. I did get another one during global, but this one is just going to sit really pretty because I was able to get it at Vegas. Up next, we've got ourselves a shiny 98 Relicanth. Oh my gosh, this was awesome. This was super, super hype. Because of the issues at Hoenn Tour in Las Vegas, everyone who got the Egg Walker add-on in Vegas also got it back home for global. So that was super hype, and I was able to hatch myself a shiny 98 Relicanth while my buddy was driving us around. We were sniping, looking for Latioses and Latioses, just trying to get shinies, and then this thing just hatched. So this is my only shiny Relicanth. It took me like 50 to hatch this thing. So super, super pumped that I got this. It's just a beautiful, beautiful Pokemon that I absolutely adore it. It is a shiny 98, one of my only hatched shiny 98s. I believe this is my only, or it's one of 2 or 3. So let's go ahead and take a peek at the next one. Our Shadow 98 Metagross. Oh my god. This was awesome. This was actually, I was not supposed to get this because this was the day that the leaders switched over to new Pokemon, but they were this one was at a Pokestop. So if you guys don't know, leaders at Pokestops take an extra day whenever they switch over to a new Pokemon because of the time that they spawn. It starts before the Go Rocket event starts. So it's weird how the timing works, but I wasn't necessarily supposed to get this, but if the timing was right, I would not have gotten this at all, and it would have been a completely different Pokemon, maybe completely different IVs, but I was able to get this. Super, super pumped. 15, 14, 15, unbelievable. I might have a clip of it. I hope I do. If I do, I'm going to post it right now. So yeah, Shadow 98 Metagross, insane, super, super awesome. Up next, our Hundo Rayquaza. We got this in New York, I believe? No, sorry, no. We got this globally during GoFest. Alright, I was able to catch this here at home while I was just hanging out on the final day. The final day of GoFest, I just hung out with my community, and I sat in a chair pretty much the entire day, walked to some raids that were kind of close. Really didn't do much, but it was so much fun. I was able to really connect with my community, and I was able to get a Hundo Rayquaza out of it. Like, that was super, super awesome. I was super, super pumped about that. So up next, we've got our first Hundo Rayquaza, which was awesome. I was able to remote raid catch that. 50 maxed it right away. I've done, I think, 260 Rayquaza raids, and I've gotten 2 Hundos. So that's super awesome. Super, 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 super hyped about that. That took me forever. Sadly, this did come from a scrapped video. Pretty much I didn't like the way it turned out, but every time I didn't get the Hundo Rayquaza, I transferred to Shiny, and I wound up transferring like 130 Shinies in the span of 2 days. I went out the day it came out, the day after, and I grinded so freaking hard for this thing, and I got it. Super, super pumped, but sadly the video got scrapped and it will never see the light of day. Up next, our shiny, lucky 98 Rayquaza. This, I got this literally the day of, no, sorry. I traded for this the day after I caught my hundo. So, I don't know why I did that trade. I think we agreed on it beforehand or something. I don't even know. Yeah, it did this trade literally the day after I got the hundo. This was caught the day I got the hundo. But yeah, I don't know why I did this trade still. I didn't need it, but I got the shiny 98. That's super awesome. I'll take it. Like, I'm not going to 50 max it. I don't think I'm going to Mega Evolve it. I did get another shiny 98 during Global too, but I didn't Mega Evolve that, 40 max that. I didn't do anything like that because I already had a shiny Lucky 98. It was the exact same spread too, so not like it really mattered. Then up next, we've got ourselves a 15, 13, 15 Rayquaza caught from New York City with the location card. So, I don't know why I don't have all the tags on it. I'm going to throw all the tags on it right now. But yeah, let's take a peek. Let's go back into that. There we go. There's the location card for New York City, a 15, 13, 15. Super pumped about that. That is my best Rayquaza from New York City, and it got the location card. That was super awesome. Super pumped about that. Yeah, that's totally awesome. Not too happy with how my luck turned out in New York when it necessarily came to the event legendaries. I know I got a shiny 96 Yveltal there, but I already had one with the exact same spread from a year ago, so I didn't really care all that much. But yeah, this was super hype. Super happy I was able to get a good one with the location card. Up next, got a Hundo Bonsley. There's no clip of this, I know that, because this was at C2E2, Chicago's Comic-Con Expo, from earlier this year. This was super fun. My buddy's dad, he runs a booth there. He ran a booth there. We aren't going to do it anymore. But I was able to go to C2E2, help out at the booth, and be able to go walk around for a couple hours every day. And it was super awesome. I got some super awesome art that's up behind me. I don't know if you're able to see it or not, but yeah, super awesome stuff there. Amazing artists at C2E2 every single year. It blows me away how amazing people are at art there. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next Pokemon, which is a Hundo Riolu. Oh my gosh, this day was awesome. Not only did we get this, but we got a shiny 98 Lucario, Riolu. We evolved into the Lucario. But I'm going to go ahead, throw up both of the clips here, starting with the Hundo Riolu, and then going into the shiny 98 Lucario.
Alrighty, so it's downpouring now. Oh, the phone clicked it. The water clicked it for me. Alright, 1, 2. My phone screen is soaked. 3. Shiny, no! This is gonna be my last one out here. I'm gonna get enough eggs for one more and I'm gonna go home and change. I can't even tap the screen to keep it moving. Oh, gotta wipe off my phone on my shirt. That's already waterlogged. Last one probably. Come on. Oh my god, yes! I got the hundo. Oh my gosh, this is the hundo. Let's go! Oh my gosh, on the final one out here in the rain, we got the hundo. 1, 2, 3. Okay, shiny's not that good. Ooh! 98 shiny, I'll take that. Alrighty, that's hype. That's our best one so far today.
But yeah, this day, I went so unbelievably hard on this day. It was raining, and it was just so bad. I had to borrow my buddy's old bike because my bike broke, but the locks on my bike didn't work, so I would have to just like kind of coast to slow down, and a majority of my route was downhill too. So it was a little bit rough that day, just riding back and forth. But I was able to get the shiny 98 and the hundo, which was super awesome. I'm very proud of myself. And I know one of my buddies, he's super jealous. He got 2 hundos that day, which is awesome. But he really wanted a good shiny, and his best shiny was like a 93, and he was crying that I got the 98. But yeah, super awesome, super hyped, super fun, super glad I was able to get this shiny. Up next, we've got ourselves our Shundo Conkeldurr. Oh my gosh. This was Thanksgiving, so it was just a couple months ago, okay? My buddy came over after Thanksgiving because there was 5 special trades going on during that day, all right? And we wanted to try to get a lucky shiny, so this was our 100th trade for the day. We did one every single 20. We did a shiny community day every 20 trades. And this was our 100th trade. He gave me a Timber, I gave him an Axew, and I got a Shundo. My first ever Schlundo, my 3rd ever Shundo. So I was freaking out. It was literally like 11:58 at night. Could not have gotten any later, any luckier. I just turned off my phone. So yeah, this thing was I was super excited. I cannot explain to you how excited and pumped I was when I got this, because Conkeldurr and Timber and that entire family, they're one of my favorite fightings. I'm not even gonna lie. I remember I got a relatively good Timber towards the beginning of my career. I think it was like a 10, 15, 15 out of a 1-star raid, and I walked with that thing so much to get him up to 2,500 because he maxed out at 2,500 on the dot, and I never used him in PvP, but I got him up almost all the way up to Best Buddies, and I used him for the longest time. And to get the Shundo outside of a community day off of a random lucky trade, it feels really good, and I feel like I've come full circle with this Pokemon from having a relatively bad one to having the best one in the game. So super happy about this, one of my favorite catches of this year. And then up next, we got a shiny lucky 96 Durant. I had 2 shiny Durants run for me in New York City. It was one of the spawns. I never caught a shiny Durant. I was super bummed. And one of my buddies I went to New York City with, he got one. And afterwards, him and I got a lucky trade. And he remembered me complaining about not getting a good one or not getting a shiny one at all. He's like, hey, you want my shiny one? I was like, oh my gosh, that'd be great. So I gave him a shiny Darumaka for it, and this is how it turned out. I got a shiny lucky 96, and he got a 12, 13, 13. It's only fair because our 3 trades before that, I'd give him a shiny 98 and 2 Shundos back to back. So only fair that I got something good from him for once. So up next, we've got a shiny lucky 98 Zekrom. I also don't know why I traded for this. This is kind of like the only spare legendary shiny that he had that I was trading for. I already had a Hundo. I already had a shiny 96, but I got this. It's cool. I think I'll 40 max it, but I have 2 Hundo Zekroms, so I got to 50 max those. So I don't necessarily know what I'm going to do with this, but we will see if I really do anything with it. It'll probably just sit here and look pretty for the camera at some points. Alrighty, then up next, we have got ourselves our Hundo Sylveon with the Flower Crown. I don't know if you're able to see it, but Sylveon is definitely my favorite evolution. I base my Pokemon costume, my favorite Pokemon costume that I like to wear a majority of the time, off of Sylveon. It just looks really cool. And it has, my costume has the flowers, and it looks really cool with the Sylveon. Alright, it matches the colors, it matches the flowers, all that. So, I absolutely love this Pokemon. I was super pumped to be able to get a Hundo Flower Crown for the few days that it was out. It wasn't out for all that long, so super hype, super awesome that I was able to get this. And I believe that the next one is our final Pokemon. We might have a couple more. Yes, Hundo Carbink. This was another Hundo that I caught in New York City. I didn't realize this was a Hundo when I caught it. I was freaking out. I'm going to go ahead and play the clip for you right now.
And we can come down here. 2 raspberries, 2 pineapples, and an encounter with a Carbink. 628. This one's also not going to be too good. IVs on this Carbink. Oh my god, never mind, I lied. Oh my god. Oh boy, I thought that this was bad. I was thinking of Skrelp or something. Oh my gosh, there's our Hundo. That's our first Hundo. Oh my gosh.
Alrighty, so yeah, super pumped. I thought it was like a Skrelp or a Golett. CP. So I had it all mixed up in my head, and I did not think that this thing was the hundo, and I was super awesome that it was the hundo. And then up next is our first ever shundo, our Shundo Noivern. Oh my gosh. Dude, this thing, I was able to get this during the community day, and I was so unbelievably pumped about it. I remember I was walking around a lake, got it on the other side of town, and it was me and two of my friends, and we got informed that there was a hundo there, so we drove over and we started walking around. We didn't know exactly where it was, and I got the shiny. It's like the third click in the area, and I was like, oh my gosh, imagine it's the shundo, imagine it's the shundo. And then my buddy, he caught it before I caught this one. He's like, oh my god, it's a hundo. I'm like, what's the CP? And it turned out to be the shundo. Oh my gosh, I don't have a clip of this one, sadly, but just a beautiful, beautiful shiny. On the shiny debut, got the shundo. Oh my gosh, this thing, I love this thing so much, so much. So this thing's awesome, absolutely love it. And now we're gonna get into our final Pokemon of the video. We have got ourselves a glitched looking name and everything, so I'm gonna fix that. There we go. All right, shiny 96 Yveltal that I caught in New York City. I caught this on the trainer club walk when we had the police escort and all that. That was super hype. I was able to talk with him for a little bit. So yeah, shiny 96 Yveltal, super awesome. Also one of my favorite catches from New York. So yeah, that's it. I did 29. I thought I did 30. I'll do 30 next year. See my best 30 catches from this year. So let's go ahead, get into the other segment. I'm sorry that took quite a while, but I just wanted to take a look back on some of my favorite Pokemon from this year. So up next, let's take a peek at our stats for this year right now. We are at 4373.4 kilometers walked, 135,503 Pokemon caught. We are at 56,780 Pokestops visited, 157,184,143 million XP, and our start date was August 3rd, 2019. That doesn't really matter. But what we are going to look into is our medals. All right, I want to take a peek and see just where our medals stack up right now and then towards the end of the year. So first of all, Elite Collector, we've got 78 completed for the Elite Collector. Hoping maybe I'll be able to hit 100 by the end of the year. That'd be super awesome. Up next, Collector, 135,503. We already know this number. Up next, our Breeder Medal. We are at 3,821 eggs hatched. I'm hoping to hit at least 5,000 before the end of next year. That would be super awesome. Hoping to get at least 2 hundos out of those, but I doubt it. Eggs absolutely hate me. Up next, Backpacker, Pokestops visited, 56,780. I'm hoping to get this up to at least 100,000. I got a new Go Plus, so it won't disconnect as often. I work on top of 5 Pokestops. I'm going to be working a lot more there, so hopefully I'll be able to hit the 100,000 Pokestop visited by the end of the year. Up next, unique Pokestops, 2,543. I assume after LA and wherever Go Fest is going to be held in the later months of the summer this year, I'm going to be able to get this thing to up to at least 3,000. That's what I hope for. So we will see. Hopefully I'll be able to get it up that far. Then catch 1,000 Pikachu. I'm done with that. I'm at 1,970 Pikachus caught. I'll probably get this thing up to maybe 2,500, maybe 3,000 if I'm lucky. So we'll see. We'll see if I land in that range. That's my goal range to land into. Up next, legendary raids. Win legendary raids. I'm at 2,052 legendary raids won. So the platinum medal was 2,000. I was able to get done with 2,052. I'm hoping and praying. I'm going to try my best to use my daily, every single day, my daily raid pass. But I assume I'm going to have more than 2,700 by the end of the season. Just because of Go Fest and Sinnoh Tour. I'm going to be raiding a bunch in Sinnoh Tour. I'm going to be raiding a bunch during Go Fest for whatever Pokemon that is. So I assume by the end of the year, I'm going to have 2,700 legendary raids completed. Up next, Gym Defender. I don't really leave Pokemon in gyms anymore. I really need to. I'm going to start doing it a lot more, so I'm hoping by the end of the year, I have 50,000 hours defended in a gym. Up next, Pokemon Ranger, complete 2,500 field research tasks. I've completed 8,642. Hopefully by the end of the year, I will have over, hopefully I'll have over 15,000. That's a really big goal. I only have like 150 stops in my town, so we'll see if I'll be able to get this. Hopefully I'll be able to, but that's going to be super hard. Up next, become best friends with 20 trainers, the Idol Medal. I'm at 62. I don't really focus friendship for XP. I mainly do just my best friends. I open up those gifts and I'll send them out occasionally. I'm really bad when it comes to gifting with people that I don't necessarily like really know or really connect with. I mainly do raids for my XP and my friendship level stuff. So maybe I'll have 150 by the end of the year, but I doubt it. Up next, Gentlemen, trade 2,500 Pokemon. I'm sitting at 9,297. This is the best way to get hundos, is through trading. So I want to go insane on trading this year. I want, by the end of this year, to have 25,000 Pokemon traded. That's what I want to have traded. At least 25,000 Pokemon traded. I have one of my best friends, he's getting into Pokemon. A bunch of other friends of mine are getting into Pokemon. So if I'm able to, I'll meet up with people every single day and grind out the 100 trades. That's what my big goal is. So hopefully, I'll be able to get done with all those trades. Up next, Great League Veteran. I'm at 1,143 wins. PvP, I really suck at it, and I really want to get better at it. I want to do it competitively, but I'm just so bad at it. I'm really bad at it. So hopefully I'll get better over the course of the next year. Maybe, I'm thinking at most this thing will make its way up to at most 1,500, but expect me around like the 1,350 range near the end of the year, okay? Up next, defeat 2,000 Team Go Rocket members. I've completed 3,375. Easy peasy. I really want to go hard on Rockets this year because Shadows are awesome, and I really just didn't do that much this year as much as I would have liked to. I didn't because I didn't think it was worth my time. Obviously, it's not guaranteed to have good IVs, but this year I'm going to go super hard, so I'm hoping to have at least 5,000 completed before the end of the year. Up next, Triathlete. We're at 227. I'm going to get at least 300 before the end of the year, I hope, I would assume. So we'll see where I am at the end of the year. I expect at least 300. Up next, Rising Star, defeat 150 different species of Pokemon in raids. I'm at 238. I'm expecting to be able to get up to like 280, 290 before the end of the year. So we'll see how that goes. 280, 290, around that range. I would be surprised if I got over 300, but you never know. Rising Star Duo, win 2,000 raids with a friend. I'm at 2,457. I expect by the end of the year I will have this thing to 3,000 at least. I hope I do. So I'm hoping I do a majority of my raids with some friends. So we'll see. This will be awesome. Hoping to get some more hundos out of raids because who doesn't love raid hundos? The Picnicker one, use lure modules to help trainers catch 2,500 Pokemon. I'm at 4,461. Going to try my best while I'm in LA to get down as many lures as possible. So I'm hoping to get this thing up to at least 7,000 before the end of the year, which would be awesome. Be super hype. We have got our raid expert, make the raid battle trainer achievement 500 times. I've made that 1,817 times. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm going to try to get up to at least 2,500 before the end of the season. I know I only set myself at like 750 raids. So hopefully I'll be able to like make the raid screen every single time to be able to hit this. So we will see. We will see. Extra small tiny Pokemon collector. I've collected 518. I'm hoping to have at least 1,000. At least 1,000 before the end of the year. Extra large, I'm at 778. I'm hoping to have at least 1,500 before the end of the year. Jogger, walk 10,000 kilometers. I'm hoping before the end of the year, I'm going to be up to at least 6,000 kilometers. I don't get out and walk that much. I'm on the heavier side, and I really want to spend this next year to work on myself and get myself a lot less bigger. So walking will definitely help me out with that a lot. So hoping to walk a whole lot. Evolve 2,000 Pokemon Scientist. I'm hoping to get this up to 2,000. I have a bunch of Pokemon in my evolution tag for 2 times Evolve XP events. I think I have like 150 Pokemon in there, so I should be able to hit the 2,000 before the end of the year, hopefully. Battle Girl, win 4,000 gym battles. I'm only at 2,409. This thing, I need to get this number up. I really do. It came with the whole defending gyms. I'm hoping to get this thing up to at least 3,000, hopefully 3,500, somewhere in that range before the end of the year. Berry Master, feed 15,000 berries at gyms. I've only done 1556. I really don't care about this medal. If I'm lucky, I'll get done with 2,000 before the end of the year. Like I said, I don't really care for it. I'm not going to bury my Pokemon in the gyms. Up next, we've got Pilot. Earn 10 million kilometers across the distance of all Pokemon traits. I'm currently sitting at 3,657,201. There's literally no telling how much I can get this done with. But with the amount of trades I'm hoping to do, expect like 0.1 kilometer, 0.2 kilometers for each trade. So I assume by the end of the year, I'll have this thing up to like 4 million or something. So I don't think I'll get this one up that far. Up next, Sinnoh. Hoping to get this done. 107. I'm going to the Sinnoh tour. Hoping they release Arceus, Manaphy, and Fion. Hoping to get those final 3, and I'm done with Sinnoh. That'd be super awesome. That'd be super hype. Up next, Ultra League Veteran. Ultra League's personally my favorite battle league. So I'm sitting at 662 out of 1,000 wins. I'm hoping to get this thing up to at least, let's go with 800. All right, hoping to get the 1,000, but I assume I'll get myself up to the 800 mark. Up next, Master League, 324 wins. Gonna try my best to get this thing up to 500 wins. Cameraman, have 400 surprise encounters in Go Snapshots. I need to do this every single day. I really suck about doing this every single day because I just don't. So I'm gonna try my best to do this every single day. So by the end of the year, I will have 600 snapshots at least. I will have 600 total. So hopefully I'll be able to hold myself to that big goal for me. So we will see if I'm able to do that for myself. Up next, Unova. I don't think I'm going to complete this. I don't even remember what Pokemon's missing. So we'll see. I don't think I'll be able to complete that. Kalos won't be able to. Alola won't be able to. Successor, Mega Evolve Pokemon 1,000 times. Hoping to get this done. 1,000's my limit. Like, not my limit, but I'm hoping to hit the 1,000. I really got to start Mega Evolving Pokemon on the daily again. So, yeah. Up next, Fisher, catch big Magikarp. I don't know if Magikarp is going to be in events. I assume it will. So let's go for 400 large Magikarps. That'd be hype. It's a really stupid medal, but hopefully I'll be able to get up to 400. Up next, Unknown, 18 out of 26, 28 total. I don't even know for this one. For Sinnoh, I don't even remember which letters I have and I don't have. So I'm hoping to get this thing up to 23. Let's go with 23. Let's go for 5 new unknowns. I don't know if it's going to happen. I hope it does. We'll see. Champion, win 1,000 raids. I don't know what this medal's for. Like, we've seen that I've done 2,000 legendary raids and this medal isn't going up. I don't know anything to do about this medal. I don't know what its deal is or any of that. So I don't really care for this medal. Purify 500 shadow Pokemon. I'm at 236. I need to purify. I need to get the extra ball from encounters. I don't know why I don't already. I'm going to purify every Pokemon that costs 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000 dust to purify. It's just going to be that simple. So hoping to get this up to the 500 so I can get that extra ball by the end of the year. Up next, Ultra Hero, defeat the Team Go Rocket boss 20 times. I'm at 9. I expect by the end of the year, we'll have 3 or 4 events. Depends if I stack them or not. Supposedly, Kyogre is going to be the next one. It's leaked to be the next Giovanni Pokemon, so that'd be super, super hype. I still don't have that hundo, so I'm stacking. I have 3 or 4 stacked up right now. So if it's Kyogre, I might use 1 or 2. If it's if we get to Rayquaza before the end of the year or something, you best be believing that I'm going so freaking hard. I'm gonna go so hard on getting a Shadow Hundo Rayquaza. That'd be super hype. That'd be awesome. So I think by the end of the year, saying if I use the ones I have stacked up, I don't know, let's go with 15. But if I don't use the ones I stacked up, or I continue to stack them up to save it for a better Pokemon, other than Kyogre, Groudon, or Rayquaza, which I doubt I will save it, then I think I'll have 10 or 11 by the end of the year. 10, 11, 12, maybe 13. So we'll see. I'm hoping to get at least 15, but I might just end up with 12 or 13, depending upon how many we get throughout the year. Up next, Mega Evolution Guru. Mega Evolve 36 different species of Pokemon. I'm at 33. I still have to Mega Evolve some species of Pokemon that I don't have hundos of, so I'm going to hunt for those hundos and hopefully Mega Evolve them. Hoping to have this thing 36 by the end of the year. I don't know how many Mega Evolutions there are, so hopefully I'll have this at 36. Hisui, don't really care for that. Showcase Star, hopefully I'll get this up to the 50. Hopefully I'll get this up to the 100. I don't know though. I'm going to set myself a goal of 75 just to be on the safe side, but I'm going to really, really push for the hundo, but 75 is our goal. Train 100 times. I don't really care about training Pokemon. I really don't. I'm not going to go through and battle the leaders. I might if I have a buddy Pokemon and then just quit right out. So, I don't know. Expect this thing below 100 at the end of the year. Have best buddies. I'm at 8 out of 10 right now. This is... I'm hoping to have at least 50 before the end of the year. I'm horrible when it comes to best buddying Pokemon, but I have a really awesome video idea planned. So, hopefully that'll be super hype. Hopefully I'll be able to get done with that. Up next, Galar. Can't really control this. Wayfarer, earn 500 Wayfarer agreements. Maybe I'll have this up to the 500. I'm going to be submitting a load of stops around my town because I need more gyms. I need more stops around my town. I'm going to be on there accepting or denying Pokestops, really putting in my vote to help push the community further. Refer a trainer. I'm at 5. It's impossible to tell. It's really impossible to tell. I'll hopefully have 5 by the end of the year. Hopefully get 5 new people into the game. Then Paldea, impossible to tell where this would be. And then that's it. That's all of our medals. That's that segment of the video. Let's check this Darumaka because it's boosted, not shiny. Dedenne, Selenia shiny, not going to be shiny. So, that's pretty much going to do it for this video. I hope you all did enjoy. I know it's longer, so this is it. Thank you all for watching. Like I said, I hope you did enjoy. Have a fantastic rest of your morning, afternoon, night, whatever it is. I hope you're doing well. Please subscribe, like, comment, really anything. I have everything down in my bio, my links to my other socials, to my other YouTube channel, all that. So be sure to go check that out. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.